Hi, this is John from Super J Trades. I'm starting a video series on my trading portfolio. This is a $300,000 portfolio that I use to do short-term momentum trades. I will also be doing a video series on my dividend portfolio. That is a $1.25 million portfolio. So look for that. So let me at least get you up to speed with where I'm at year to date with this particular portfolio. To date, I have made 37 trades in the trade portfolio, and my return for the year is 50.3%. The stocks that I have traded this year, if I go back to the beginning of the year, I started out with Restoration Hardware was my first trade. I've traded Dollar Tree, AbbVie, Peloton, Hasbro, Alibaba, Momo, Roku, Nikola, small trades in Enbridge and Molson Coors. I had Cloudera, Stitch Fix, Tesla, Dropbox, Juniper Networks, Sirius Logic, and DraftKings. Like I say, with those trades, I produced 50.3%, or in my $300,000 portfolio, I have produced $151,000, a little over that so far year to date. My current trade is in Tesla, and I am hoping to probably get out of that trade sometime after Battery Day, which is on September 22nd. Now, I may not just sell out of Tesla. What I may do is just cut back my holdings in Tesla and let some of that run after Battery Day. Now, the other thing that I do, and I'm doing with Tesla right now, is I have an option. I did a covered call at the $430 strike price for this Friday, September 18th, which is before Battery Day. So my hope is that Tesla goes up from the 370 something level that it's at now, but doesn't go over, and I don't think it will go over 430 by this Friday, and that will expire, and I will keep the premiums. I have 700 shares of Tesla, so that produced for this week of September 18th, that produced $5,371 in premium income for this particular portfolio. So hopefully that will expire on September 18th, and then I will look to see what I do for next week. I don't anticipate doing anything before Battery Day, just see what the stock does. And then depending on the reaction after Battery Day, I may either, like I say, if it goes up, I will cut back on my 700 shares. If it really goes up a lot, who knows, maybe I'll sell out of it. But if not, if it doesn't do anything, I could possibly write some more covered calls for the following week and add to my income for the month. So far for this month, for this particular account, I have produced just under $20,000 of income for the month. That follows the two prior months where in August I produced right around $30,000 of income, and in July I produced just under $35,000 in income from this particular portfolio. So let's see. So my other portfolio, like I mentioned, I'll do separate video on that. That is a dividend income portfolio. So I don't really trade in and out of those stocks, but I produce uh, monthly dividends that I then reinvest in the stocks that I have. So watch for that video. So my biggest gainers and losers for this year in this portfolio, Peloton was my biggest gainer. I produced roughly $88,000 in income for my portfolio from Peloton. And I had one loser, and that was a trade I did in Hasbro, and it just happened to coincide with the March crash of the market, and so I had a loss in Hasbro. And that's my only loser for the year. I've got 37 trades and just the one loser in Hasbro. What else has done well for me? Momo, which is a Chinese stock. I produced about $25,000 from Momo, trading that. I'm glad I got out of it because since it's gone down quite a bit. And for right now, I'm sort of avoiding Chinese stocks for the moment. I'd wish I held on to some of my stocks longer than I did. But like I say, this is a trading account, so I'm really focusing on short-term momentum with these trades. But in the future, I'm going to look at, rather than selling out of my trades, potentially just cutting back and leaving a portion in the trade with the anticipation that perhaps the stock could even go higher, even though typically they've made moves after I've purchased them. For example, if I had stayed in Peloton, I could have made a lot more money. I had similar at the end of last year where I had a position in Etsy. If I'd stayed in that, would have done better. Restoration Hardware as well. But again, then I've had a few where the stock has actually gone down after I sold it. So it's after the fact, it's easy to say, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. But so far, the system that I have for selecting stocks has been working pretty well. Like I say, I'm up 50% for the year. And so basically what I do is once I make a profit in a trade, I take that money out of the account. So after I complete a trade, the balance of my account always goes back to the $300,000. And everything I make above $300,000, I take as income for myself to use for my spending. So, my account minus the whatever difference I have in Tesla right now, which is my trade currently, my balance is $300,000. And the $151,000 that I've made year to date, I've actually taken that out. And I deduct that. It goes into my checking account, and I just use that for expenses and savings and other things. So again, this is my trading account for normal income. And this is what I'm doing now full time. I retired last year because I can afford now to live off my trading. And then ultimately, when I get older, into my 60s, then I can begin actually using the money in the other account for the dividend income. And hopefully I'll be producing thousands of dollars a month from that account as well, and can rely less on this trading account, which I'm using primarily now. So that's it. That's an update on this particular portfolio in this series. Look for future videos on the results of the trades that I'm making. and the performance of the portfolio. And like I said, watch for the videos on my dividend portfolio. That'll be coming soon. And this is John from Super J Trades. Please, if you would, if you like the content of this video, hit the subscribe button for notification and the bell for notifications on future videos when they come out. And smash the like button as well. And leave a comment down below if there's any stocks that you think are good trade opportunities. Leave a comment down below. And it's always great to share ideas with other members of the trading community. So leave a comment. All right. Thanks. See you next video.